Welcome back to Mass Appeal. All right, we're talking about repurposing knobs that you can find on your dresser, on your cabinets, but we're going to use them for a whole new thing, right, Emily and Sonia?
We totally are.
All right, now you guys are from the Center for Ecotechnology, and you're all about repurposing, upcycling, and really making use of things that would normally go in the trash.
Exactly. We're trying to divert as much waste as possible. We're running out of landfill space, and this is a fun way to do it. So today we're going to be using repurposed knobs and handles and things like that, and we also have you can use a medicine cabinet or a mirror, and we're going to turn it into something pretty awesome and useful and multi-purpose and epic.
Yeah, actually, I have to say, I can't wait to see what you have next month, because this is something that I would totally use if I only had the time to create it now. Let's talk about what you did over here and kind of inspire people to make use of these things they have laying around their home.
Sure. So, and Sonia can chime in also. It's a medicine cabinet that I think it was like 10 bucks at our store, Eco Building Bargains, and we grabbed the knobs, which are sold by the pound, so it's a really, really affordable project. And what we did is, for the wood, we used a glue gun just to affix the wooden knobs to the wooden frame, and then we actually used rear view mirror adhesive for the rest of it. We learned the hard way that glue gun will not stick to glass, and actually very few things will, but luckily it's very affordable. It's fairly easy to get your hands on. Any auto supply store has it, and luckily we can make use of that right now.
So you were able to glue like handles onto the mirror over there, and then you can, I loved how you hung your earrings on that, so it's such a great way to organize your jewelry. And also within this medicine cabinet is even more space. We're not going to open it, I don't want to ruin the display here, but inside you could put your makeup or whatever else you want.
Exactly. So Emily and I clearly love big earrings, and we wanted a great way to store them, and here we go. So,
I love it. That's so great. All right, so now we're going to actually do something here. Now, if you have an old mirror, or if you pick one up at a yard sale, they're all over now, you know, in the fall. So find something like this and then some old knobs, and you can create a whole new masterpiece.
Totally. So what you're going to do is, we have this adhesive. It's for the rear view mirror, and you can actually, I'll let Ashley do this because it's super fun. So the first thing you have to do is, there's an activator that will help everything stick together. So if you just squeeze that,
I see. That's not a cap. That's a sponge.
Nope, just squeeze, actually, and it will break a vial inside. Kind of like a glue stick.
I'm scared. Is this glass?
You can do it.
It's not glass.
Wait, how much? What do I squeeze?
Success! And then if you tip it upside down, all of that will dip in.
This is a whole new experience for me, and now you know exactly what to expect when you do it.
And so what I would do is, probably we'll take one of these, and you can kind of lay it where you want it, and then you'll just put the adhesive in around the area that you want it to be.
Are you nervous for me?
I'm not nervous for you, because I believe in you.
Oh, Emily.
Well, you know.
And Sonia, you guys are a good team. Now, is that enough?
So you're going to let it dry for a couple minutes.
Really?
Yeah.
Now, are we doing some makeover stuff? I see a hairdryer there.
Well, what we're going to do is, we're actually going to, so because it's a windshield wiper, or not windshield wiper.
Rear view mirror.
Rear view mirror adhesive. This is why Sonia's with me.
You guys are a good team.
Is sunshine would normally heat up your mirror, so you wouldn't need a hairdryer, but this is a mirror. We're inside a studio, so we do not have the sun with us today. So we're just going to heat up the mirror a little bit around where we're going to adhere everything. So
okay. Got it. So then you would do that.
Yeah, I'm just going to do it real quick, you know, like a little.
Just to warm it up a little bit.
Give it some heat. And if you're just tuning in, I know it looks funny that we're
very
blasting the mirror with a hairdryer, but you know, there's a purpose for it.
We're very fancy here at Eco Building Bargains. All right. Woo!
So now this is dry.
Yep, so it should be dry, and we did a couple over here already.
Oh.
So what we're going to do next is, we're just going to cut the adhesive.
Wow.
And we'll, because we want to give the activator, which is that blue stuff that we just put on, some time to really dry. And so then we're going to put the adhesive on. And this is where it gets tricky, is it's not like regular glue. This really tripped us up earlier, where it gets kind of sticky. We're just going to kind of leave it for a couple minutes. And it's kind of like magic, and eventually it will just
stay.
Yep.
That is really cool.
So we'll let that one go, and then the other thing we can do is get some of these wooden knobs, and that will make the border where we can put other things. So.
And this is just wood, so you can use a glue gun for this.
Yes, you can use it exactly. And You might want to sand it a little bit first if you wanted to. You could also use a wood glue. And fun story, I did not have the right size glue stick, so if you're wondering why these look like garbage, it's because you can take a regular size one, put it in a clamp, and saw right through it, and it actually works. So you can even upcycle your glue gun sticks.
You know, Emily, and you guys, yeah, it's really cool to see, you know, something that you might see in someone's trash out in front of their house.
Totally.
How it can go onto your wall, and even if you don't have the right size glue stick to make it happen, just saw it in half and it'll still work.
You always have a way to make things work.
Now this is something that you could put on your walls and still hang your necklaces on it, or use it for storing anything really.
Scarves you could do. The great thing is we also have a lot of hardware over at Eco Building Bargain, so if you grab like an S-hook, you can hook that on, and that's a great way to store your bracelets and things like that. Lots of fun things to do, and none of this needs to go in the garbage, and it's so pretty, and you could even, you know, paint these if you wanted to. There's lots of ways to make it your own.
Yeah, you could paint everything so that it goes with your decor, and hey, this is a great idea if you're looking to save money, you're on a budget, and you want to give, well, everyone wants to give gifts because it's nice to give and it makes you feel good, but especially when it's something that you make.
And the holidays are going to creep up on us, so why not give someone something that you really care about and that helps the environment and looks really beautiful and is really helpful.
That's awesome. And when you're making your list of where you're going to go shopping, Eco Building Bargains in Springfield, go there and get some of these unique pieces and create something, a nice masterpiece work of art. Thank you, Sonia and Emily.
Thank you so much.
What are you going to bring next month? I can't wait.
I don't know. We'll have to figure it out.
Okay, you guys chat. I know you're going to come up with something genius. Thank you so much for being here, ladies. It's always fun to have you. More Mass Appeal coming up right after this. Don't go anywhere.